my gosh, why is the other chat not working? Work now. Oh my gosh. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm not meant for this. Senbei! Okay, I'm gonna make it work. Watch this. Watch this. Watch me make it work. Oh my god, I'm so good at technology. Ooh. Ooh. Work. Why aren't you working? Work. Ooh. Okay. Esto. Why didn't this work? I've used it for like 2 streams already. Oh boy. What about now? What if I make a fresh one of the same thing? That's so crazy. Okay, what about, okay. Okay. Okay, and then on my end, save. Did that fix it? Like it showed up. What? Why? Why? What if I just... How do I get regular Twitch chat? How do I do that? How to get regular Twitch chat on OBS? What does this mean? I can't do that though. I'm connected to YouTube. Ah! Screaming, crying, throwing up. Okay. Ooh. Let me see if I can just grab something else. I don't know why this doesn't work. Why is this happening? Why? I'm not good at this. This isn't for me. I'm not meant to have tech issues. The cover was great. Oh, thanks, LJL. I'm happy you guys like the yada da da cover. Oh my god, it's pinned. Everyone, yada da 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 da. Oh my god, the yada da da by Anything Become Moe, ABM. That Lemmy and Komiko wrote the English lyrics to. It went live today about 30 minutes ago. Please make sure to check it out. It is pinned in both Twitch and YouTube, even though you can't see Twitch right now because I'm trying to fix my Twitch chat. But it is very good. Lemmy and Komiko did a great job in the lyrics. I honestly was just invited and I said yes, and then Lemmy was like, "You want to post it?" And I said, "Why not?" But I'm really excited that we got to do it, and I was very like, I like the visuals for the song a lot. It's a very like zombie apocalypse core. Why is Twitch chat widget not showing up? Refresh the source. Right-click on the browser source in your streaming software and select refresh. Okay. Right-click. Where is refresh? Refresh, please. Refresh. Okay, that did not work. Okay. Check visibility settings. It is unlocked. Icon toggled to visible. It is. Okay. Next option. Update the URL. Update my URL. Gulps. What if it works? What if I make it work? Can I test? Can I emulate? Like if I type like, why does not show up in OBS? Why not show up? Why not this show up? Is this not the Tokaku? It is the Tokaku. Is this not on my... Oh, I'm on my YouTube side. I have to go to my Twitch side. Because Stream has 2 overlays. That's right! Senbei taught me things and I'm remembering them in real time right now. Ooh. Senbei reminded me. Yes, this is true, Senbei. You are right. Is this fix it now? Like if I type hi now, will it work? Ooh. Yes, it will. But then, okay, thoughts. But what if, is it gonna work on this side? Don't look at this. Oh, and it works on this side. Okay, so like if I do that, okay. Cool. So like, but if I do that and then I do this, will it break again? This is just me figuring out how everything works. Is it working? Is another me typing? Like, I can't see because of how myself is on the screen. Let me move myself. It is working. Okay. So, I don't know why that other thing was happening, but let me also do something. So that it was broken because, I don't know why, but when I was refreshing it and stuff, I was like editing it from the wrong part because I forgot that on Stream Elements you have like the Twitch account and then the YouTube account, and like this has to be on the Twitch side. So I have to edit everything on the Twitch side and get things on the Twitch side, which is super awesome. And then I wanted this, I remember last time I wanted everything to be, I think, is it right-centric? Save, like... No, I wanted it to be left-centric. Yes. Yes! 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 Perfect! Yes! As they say in the TV shows, yes! Okay. Awesome! Okay. So if I do this, that's gonna fix it. Yay. Oh my god, beautiful. Now they're all gonna be aligned on the left side, or the right side, or the left. Depends on your opinion of how this is oriented is. Now everything will be on the same side. Oh, yippee-ki-yay! Ooh. Okay. Toka-kun. Awesome. Sick nasty. But now that I can actually focus on streaming and not tech issues, which is apparently something I have to think about, which is, you know, actually, I mean, I say that as if that's weird, but I genuinely don't think it is. I feel like I have tech issues all the time. But now that I can actually talk about things, sock it to them, sock it to me, sock it about. What are you talking about? Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. Today is another funger stream, but also we released yada da da. I was very lucky to be invited to that cover by Lemmy. I didn't even know the song came out until she helped me, so that was really cool. Lemmy always knows the newest Miku songs that come out. I don't listen to enough like Miku music a lot of the time to like know when the newest stuff comes out, so it's always really cool when she shows me things or like invites me to things, because I genuinely never know. Let's make it like this. There we go. More purple. So it's always nice to be told about it. I mean, the newest song I heard, I saw was I saw this new song that I showed her today. It was called like it's called Ladybug. I saw Ladybug, and I want you to know that literally until now, I like didn't think that I read that back now and I was like, oh my god, like a ladybug, like the bug. So the title of the song is capital L lady space capital B bug, and I was like, oh, like a lady that is a bug. But now that I'm actually rereading that and being intelligent and not seeing it at 9 a.m. in the morning, I'm realizing that that's supposed to mean like ladybug, like the bug that's a ladybug. But that doesn't mean anything. Anyways, I normally Lemmy shows me like new Miku songs, so that's normally how I hear about things. Because I find like a lot of like I'm really good at finding like new, very small producer like Vocaloid English songs, but Lemmy finds a lot of the really cool like JP ones. Because I don't know, I don't normally like find the popular ones. I normally pop up on my feed. I don't know why. I guess that's not my talent. I get like very niche, like small viewer like new music a lot though, like stuff that has like less than 2k views, sometimes like less than 100 when I find it, sort of stuff. Which doesn't mean that something is bad, by the way. That means a lot of those are really big bangers. It's just that they don't catch the algorithm the right way, and then they don't grow the same amount, which is always really sad to me, because there were so many really good Vocaloid songs that like never really hit the algorithm, and so like people won't cover them because they don't hit the algorithm, and they're actually really, really good, and then like the producers don't get to see like as much success from their really good music as I often think they deserve to have. But it's all because, like, you know, people really only tend to, unless it's just for fun, if they have the funds, cover things that are popular and stuff like that, which is kind of sad. But it's just how things are, because then things take money. Because, like, even for, like, covers, like the Num Num cover that Yui and I made, and this Yadadaro cover that Lemmy and I made, like, it still is kind of expensive to get it mixed, and then also people have to take the time to draw the art if you're gonna get, like, art to put in the cover in the corners. Like, how I was able to get Penny to draw art for the Num Num cover, and then Lemmy drew the art for the Yada cover, which is also really, really good. I like how she emulated the original art style so much, especially the thick line art. I'm like, I've talked about it before on stream, but I'm like a super huge fan of like thick line art. I don't know what about it. I don't know what it is about it, but I think that thick line art is like so eye-catching. Like, I think it just really draws my eye to art when I can see like the thickness of it. So I always really, really like when I can see thick line art, especially when like it has like the thicker on the outside, a little bit thinner on the inside. I think really is big eye-catching. We love thick and colored line art. Yeah. And I think Lemmy did really, really well of like drawing icons of us that like really blend into the original music video style. So I was really, really happy with the art that she made in the video she made. I like love her glitch effect that she put on it. I'm really bad at making glitch effects in After Effects, so I always think it's cool when people just like make things happen in Premiere, because I'm not good at that. But I hope you have enjoyed your what do you call it, like your whale of covers from this week and last week. I have another. When is next week? I have another. It's not really. I wouldn't call it. I mean, it's not a cover, but it's not like a big. Like, it's not like a cover, you know. Like, it's like a for fun thing. Like, it's a kind of more of a meme. But there's a kind of like a little meme cover that I will be posting next week as well. So I hope you guys will like that one too. That one's definitely more of a meme though. And I tried to sing one. No, just a meme. As in, like, I wouldn't really call it a cover because it's just like really short and just for fun. It's just to celebrate the new movie coming out next week. So, yeah. The new Descendants movie coming out next week. So, that's more of like a joke. So, hopefully you guys will like that anyway. And then, what is it called? We have, the week after that. Oh my god, I've never talked about the big summer blowout, did I? Wait. Let me get... Let me remove something from my thing so I have enough space to actually like put on my, so I can actually see the ueto, ueto, okay. Twitter. Stellarverse Productions. Stellarverse Productions. Stellarverse Productions. Stellarverse Productions. That was me when I was recording stuff for the video game that I don't think any of us ever actually played on stream, which is really funny. You ever think about that? It's kind of funny actually. That we never... I don't think we ever played it on stream, did we? But, okay, here we go. We have the big summer blowout. Ooh, we have the big summer blowout. Let me put this here. Big summer. Oh wait, sorry. Red, white, and you is what we called it, right? Red, white, and you. Red, red. Red, red, red. I'm on a path of destruction. I don't think I'm on one. Set it off. Okay, red, white, and you. Form. Red, white, and you form. This is my favorite thing about two chats is that now I have to type my tweets 2 times if I'm going to talk about something. Okay, if you didn't know, SVP is hosting a thing called Red, White, and You. It's this summer thing where you show us how you celebrated the 4th of... Oh wow, I should say this with it actually on my stream and not me reading it off Twitter. SVP is hosting Red, White, and You, and today's the last day you can submit. Oh my goodness! Show us how you celebrated the 4th of July or Canada Day for a chance to win one of 6 signed checkies. Submit up to 5 photos showing how you celebrated. The submissions close tonight in a couple of hours. Submissions will be shared on stream and winners will be announced at the end of that stream. So yeah, you should if you haven't, you should submit to Red, White, and You because we love the US and Canada and we want to see what you did for the 4th of July. I was at home doing basically nothing. Like a loser. But if you were out doing something fun, I'm sure you can show us that. I was simply at home calling my mother. But if you were doing something way cooler than me, make sure you share your photos in the Google form included in that tweet. The hype announcer voice, where I almost started yelling. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I just start talking like really loud. I don't know. But that's one part of the big summer blowout. The second part is right here. Here's the actual schedule. So as you may have seen, I really like clapped as if I was like Danny Gonzalez with like an echo to my clap when instead I like just clapped and it sounded really pathetic. Wait, let me try that again. Wait, sorry. As you may have seen, Serena Starstruck has already done her summer karaoke on July 2nd. But tomorrow, on the official SVP channel, is the Infinium Survival Kit review by our manager, Mirin, who also is a Lucy child. Then, on July 10th, is Summer ASMR by the one and only Rena Lunette. And also, my alcoholic stream, titled Summer Cocktails on this form, which is not what I called it, but that is what it is. But it is not an excuse for me to be drunk on stream. It is simply a chance for me to test out my hand cam in my new kitchen, and has no other ulterior motive. It simply doesn't. And I did today. Today, I did go to the liquor store to buy the alcohol for this stream and spent a large amount of money on it. So, anyway, I hope you like my stream because it was expensive. So you better like my stream because I spent a lot of money buying alcohol for it. I did not think that small bottles of alcohol would add up to that much money. I'm gonna be quite honest, because I don't buy liquor anymore. I tend not to buy actual hard liquor. I tend just to buy beers and like ciders now. I wasn't aware that buying grenadine and Aperol was that expensive. And Prosecco is like weirdly expensive. But I also don't have a membership card to the like Safeway that I went to for the main thing. And then I went to an actual liquor store for the other stuff because I was too anxious to ask the person if they could open the glass case so that I could get alcohol. So instead, I walked for 12 minutes to the liquor store because I could just grab it and buy it at the checkout. Because I saw the people that could open the glass case and I went, that's scary. And I went somewhere else instead. And that's called anxiety. But I bought the liquor and it was fine. And then also, I mean, I'll talk about this and then I'll talk about my stream this Saturday in case you guys want to follow along and stuff. Anyway, then on the 13th of July, Harry and I, Purple if you will, are doing the community contest review for the red, white, and U form. So if you want to be guaranteed that Perry and I are going to see whatever you did on stream, you better submit it because we're going to look at it. Well, I mean, Senpai will probably look at everything first to make sure that you're not sending something weird. But we're going to look at it and talk about it. Also, would a beer can pyramid count? Of course. We love alcohol in this house. I mean, sorry. I'm totally normal. And then on the 17th of July, Lemmy Lycan is playing a water park simulator, a game I can't play, but I think is really cool. I love the water park, even though it is just a recipe for getting a UTI. Then, there is the 18th of July, where Usachi Yui is doing a summer Deco Yui. I don't know if she talked about on stream what she's making yet, but I have no idea because she didn't tell me. So, please watch the summer Deco Yui, because that is also a very expensive stream. Wait, what? Did you guys not know? It's very easy to get a UTI when you go to the water park, because when you go down slides, like water slides, it like pushes water up at you, and so it can get in like your body, and then you can have bacteria, and then you can get a UTI from that. Is that not common knowledge? That's why they always say after you ride a ride at the water park, you should go to the restroom, so that you don't get a UTI. Technically, that's anytime you're in like a controlled body of water, like a pool, where it's not that clean either. Like, my family always was like, after you go to the pool, you better use the restroom because you don't want to get a UTI. There's a lot of bacteria in the pool. And then, on the 21st. And it's totally like not something we're like rushing to finish, and it's like super normal, and I'm not stressed at all. On the 21st is Parfait's summer concert. If you see me freaking out on Twitter trying to talk about getting this done, no you didn't. It's totally all under control and already finished. Anyway, and it's gonna be awesome, and it has a lot of cute Yuri songs, because this is a Yuri concert. This is the extension of the spring Yuri concert from last year, but instead now it's the summer Yuri concert because I was too tired after my birthday events to edit a concert so that it could be done in May, like last year. So instead it's in the summer, and who knows, maybe next year it could be in the fall. Who has any idea? I don't know. I keep saying we're gonna keep doing this every year. And then it gets to when I need to start working on it actually, and I'm like, whoa. And then, if you're going to Offkai, there is Nocturne Carnival at Guildhouse on the 23rd, which is, I think, the day before Offkai, right? Yeah, it's the day before Offkai because the concert's on the 24th. And if you are going to the Guild House, you can see SVP perform with a bunch of other hype performers. And you will get to see me sing a hype song, and it's really awesome. And also there's like goodie bags. So if you go, there's like an SVP goodie bag. Well, I mean, it has a lot of other people's cool stuff too, but there's SVP stuff in it too. And then if you're at Offkai on the day 1, you can go to Starlight Anthem Second Impact, which is our first Offkai concert! Ooh, hype! That's so cool! Say it! Say you think it's cool! I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be awesome if you said it was cool. I think the set list is really, really good for it. We have a bunch of guests too. We have Pico Boo, Chio Chompy, Eva Ananova, Hiyori Mokami, and Shiki Miyoshino! So, if you like any of those cool people, you should definitely show up to the Offkai Second Impact Starlight Anthem Second Impact concert for all the cool guests, and also all SVP girls will be in it, and we all will be singing. I think you'll really like my song. I think it's I think the song that I chose for Starlight Anthem is the type of song that you guys would really like, because I get to be slightly a bit of a freak, but not really. And I think that that's the type of content you normally like. So I think you'll enjoy it. And I think that it is related to the panel that I'm also in on the same day. So in theory, in concept, it has some relation to it in concept. So I think you will enjoy it, and you should check it out by going to the Second Impact concert. Then the day after, on the 25th, is the That's Time I Reincarnated I reincarnated as a bug VTuber, which is at 7. That's not 7, that's 1. I can read. At 1 p.m. And it is a really cool concept that I will be a part of. So if you would like to see it, please show up. I'll be in it. So that'll be awesome. And I hope you will enjoy it. And then the final stream part of the big summer blowout is on the 28th, where Perry Winkleton will be making summer sexy. Do I know what that means? Not really, but it's Perry, so I'm sure it'll be very funny because she's very humorous, and I always tell her that I think she's one of the funniest people I've ever met. Oh my goodness! Hello! Hi, Mills! Hi! Hello! How are you? How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders! Welcome! Wakarimasu. Wakarimasu. Welcome in. Hi, Mills. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you for sharing your community with me today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toka-kun from Stellarverse Productions' first generation Infinium Crystal Diamond VTuber who likes music, yapping, fanfiction, and Yuri! Thank you again, Mills, for sharing your community with me, and I hope that you had a great stream. If you need to take care of yourself after your stream, please make sure you do. Also, thank you channel for the gifted membership, and thank you Anon for the gifted membership, and thank you Hardware for the gifted membership. If you received one of these gifted memberships, please make sure to thank the person who gifted it to you. Thank you. They do love Yuri in this house. Oh my god. Speaking of Yuri, also, why did my alerts not have sound? It's just something I'm thinking about, because they're not muted, so... But, that's something I'll figure out later. Okay, because I'm having no tech issues today. Not at all, not a singular one. But, speaking of... Speaking of Yuri, let me pull this out. Speaking of Yuri, whoa. Can I interest you in a panel that I'm also in at Offkai? Can I interest you in a different panel that I'm also in at Offkai? Also at this one is called the Yuri versus Yaoi. Sorry, the Yaoi versus Yuri debate. Featuring Rina Asteria, Otoharu Ryo, me, Seirin, and is run by SS Issa. Let me grab the link to it. If you are interested in seeing people scream at each other about if you're interested in seeing people scream at each other about whether Yaoi or Yuri is better, I recommend you see the panel. My points are all very legit and scientific and have nothing to do with I just think women are awesome, and please come and watch me scream about that for like an hour basically. The answer is not Yaoi, but that's because I'm on Team Yuri! I hope that you will enjoy the chaos of this. Every time I've been in a meeting about this panel, it has been pretty chaotic. So... I hope you will join us for a very moderated and chill debate. This one is going to be on Friday. It'll be like, what time is it again? It is on Friday at 7 p.m. in panel room 3. There will be no panel because they've already murdered each other. I hope so, because if Yuri doesn't win, I might just become violent. It'll be very, and I have, very profound, deep takes, and they're not biased at all, and I studied it. I studied for it. Not really, but maybe I did, and you have no idea. So please make sure you check that out. Also, continuing where we left off of me shilling Summer at SVP. Oh my god, actually, before I continue shilling SVP, can I just shill for a second? For Mills and V2V, that their anniversary is coming up, their 1-year anniversary of their debuts. I was reminded of that. Please make sure you keep an eye out and support V2V on their anniversary, which is coming up. It's always like crazy when you realize you've spent the whole frickin' year streaming. So please make sure that you are there to support them as they get closer and closer to their anniversary, which is the V2V-versary is on July 12th. So that is this Sunday. I think that's the day of the week it is. Sunday is the 12th. Yes, Sunday. I think so. I've decided it is. So please make sure to keep your eye out for the 12th of July, which is Virtual Versus Anniversary. I remember watching them debut as one of the people reacting to their debuts, and it was so amazing, and I've had a great time getting to know all the different VTuber girls over this year. They are all such hard workers, and they all create such interesting content. I hope that you will support them for their anniversary on this Sunday. Then what else was I doing? Oh yes! And then we have this thing, because I didn't finish talking about it. So Perry's making Summer Sexy. I still don't know what that means, but it's very Perry. And I'm sure it'll be very funny and cool. But then also, all throughout this month is song releases. Holy, that's crazy. Can you believe that there are this many songs coming out from SVP in 1 month, plus the other ones that aren't on this list that I released because we were asked about what we were going to release a long time ago, so we didn't have time. But the song releases that are featured, meaning ones that everyone was able to say it ahead of time, are Pirate's Desire, which already came out on the 4th. Please check out that song. It is a phenomenal group number. I think the chibis for it were really cute, and I think our outfits for it were really cute. We also have, at some point this month, is Serena x Rena, the two beautiful idol girls of SVP, singing Magnet Recall by Minato P. At some point this month, Perry will also be releasing her cover of Sergeant Frog. Lemmy will be releasing on the 17th her cover of Iris Out, which I hope you will be looking forward to. I've heard it, and it sounds amazing. Also, on the 21st, after the Summer Parfait concert, the Yuri concert, we will be raiding into our cover of Cendrillon. So please keep your eye out for Cendrillon as well as the Yuri concert. And then, whoa, crazy, on the 25th, there's this cover dropping. And I don't care if you're at Offkai, you should probably listen to it. Just saying. Me when I'm like, and I don't care if you're like at Offkai, watch this cover. But on the 25th, there is a question mark cover. You should keep an eye out for it. Ooh, secrets. Ooh, secrets. Ooh, whoa. Keep your eye out on it. Whoa. It'll be awesome. And I guess like, yeah, and also like, you know, if you're a fan of SVP, I just, you know, I can't say anything, but I mean, don't spend all your money at Offkai. Save some of it, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But I can't say anything, but also like, you know, don't spend all your money at Offkai. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, I also will say that I think all of the music, because I've seen all of them and heard all of them already, that's coming out this month is really amazing, and hope you'll keep your eye on SVP as the month goes through. July is really busy, so you know, is one of those things where it's like, I hope that you'll be able to support us. I know there's a bunch of stuff going on, and I also know everyone's like thinking of off-kind stuff, but I hope you guys will keep your eye out for SVP as we continue through the month, because all the girls are working really hard on their big summer blowout stuff, on things that we have to prep before Offkai, for things that are happening during it, and then also things that are happening after Offkai. Because, you know, time doesn't just, you know, time stops for no one. What's from that one show, BoJack Horseman? You know BoJack Horseman, when they're like, time's arrow marches on. That type of thing. So you gotta keep working, and everyone's been working really hard. What is it also called? What is this thing I was gonna also another thing that's happening that I should bring up. I'm on a different PC. I'm on a different computer. I have to export this so I can put it on my stream, because I'm stupid and I didn't do it on this. I did it on my laptop. Okay. Did it load? Okay, there it is. Also, this Saturday, please keep your eye out for Aegisling. This Saturday is the debut of their newest generation, Coalescence. Please make sure to keep your eye out for Coalescence. I will be doing a watch-along for their talent, Umare, who is really hot and super cool. I love Uma Musume, and she is well, she's not an Uma like as in an Uma Musume Uma, but she is a Uma because she's a horse girl. So please keep your eye out for my watch along this Saturday during Umare's debut. I'm excited to watch her debut. But those are all the things that are happening on this week. Oh, also, I guess I can also show you guys my Pirate's Desire chibi, because we haven't talked really about like the art. You can see my little chibi. Look at her. I have to like edit a new slideshow. I haven't had one in a really long time, but I should make a new slideshow. I just haven't gotten to it yet that shows all this stuff. But this is my chibi from the Pirate's Desire cover. I hope you will like that. I know that nobody really cares, but I hope that you will like that her top is purple for no reason at all other than the fact that I'm purple. Not that I asked for it because of that, but her top is purple and it's for no particular reason other than, you know. Anyway, I hope you like her chibi. I was like really hoping that I would get the 1920-ish 40-ish hair that I asked for. The hair is multicolored. Are you colorblind? It's okay if you are. Can you see that it's not just blue? It's so there's like these other colors that are all over the hair. And the top is purple. But I think the hairstyle is really, really cute. I've been trying to see more different variations of Toko where she doesn't just have the same hairstyle when I like draw her or when I get like scabs of her. Because I always like, what do you call? I always like, it's like when you like someone wears glasses and then takes them off. I like, whenever I see myself with a different hairstyle, I'm always like, whoa, that's an option. That's like that's like an option. Like I feel like it's like, you know, like if you get the same haircut for like 15 years and then like you get like a haircut and that's different than the one that you've had for like 15 years and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know that was an option that I could look like that. So like I get shocked whenever I look at this chibi because the hairstyle is so different than my current one that I forget that like I could have that. That like that could be me. I could look like that. I really like her hairstyle though. I like the length of it. I think it's a really good length. I see white, blue, green, and brown. What do you mean brown? You mean orange? There's green, orange, purple, and blue. It's a light purple. It's like in my hair. Very cute. It's by Nactiminal. Nactiminal also drew the art for Nactiminal drew the art for Doki Doki Literature Club, the SVP version, Brunch Brunch, the Rena cover song that she did with Mamie, Panda, Isla, and I forget who the last person is. That's no one else's fault but mine. And then also did for Awaken the Power and Six the Musical and the Maid Day art. So Also, thank you to Nectiminal for that. Nectiminal also drew this really cute fan art of me recently, and it was really, really beautiful. I think Nectiminal is so amazing. I love working with her. She's so easy to work with, and she always, like, takes such good, like, care to add, like, expressiveness and, like, slight emotion and stuff to all of her art, so I really, really enjoy her. There's purple there and everywhere. There's purple everywhere on me. I'm full purple. I'm so purple that I can even do this, and I shouldn't even have to, but I can even do this, and then I can still be even more purple, okay? I'm so purple that I can do this. Can you be so purple that you can do this? I bet not. Are you so purple that you can do this? I don't think you can. It's a quality that I particularly have to become this purple. I choose not to be that purple. You know? I make an executive decision every day to look like this instead of looking like this, just for you, because I think that the color balance is better when I look like this. You know what I mean? It's just for you. Well, this is like as purple as you can get. I mean, what do you want? Like my skin to be purple? I feel like it wouldn't look that cool. I feel like it wouldn't look that cool to be purple skinned. Like, it'd be too purple at that point. Like, then I'm just like purple. Like, I can also do this. But that's not like the same thing. Like, this is purple. Like, this is purple. Have a purple aura. I can get a purple aura if you get the art and then rig it for me. I can have a purple aura if you get the art and rig it for me and then send it to Senbei through the SAP official email. Can the background be purple? The background can be purple. The aura, I can't. I'm not a VTuber rigger and I'm not a VTuber artist. But I mean, if you buy it, then I in fact can do that. But I can do this. We have to find the right color we want. Let's do this. You can do that. Does that bring you more joy? It's as purple as I can get this room. It's color shifting. Or I guess, is there like another thing I can do instead of color shifting? Can I like... Is there like a... Well, there's color correction. I can't do like a shift to color, because you can do that in After Effects. I can do this. But now I look like I'm in that one room and look outside. You know, the room that has all the mushroomy things? Like, now I look like I'm in, like, the look outside room that has all the fungus in it. You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember that part of look outside? It's like I'm in that weird thing. Like, it looks like that area. Like, I'm like, I am look outside. I am the look outside. Look outside. It is me. Me at your window, looking. It's me at your window, knocking. Saying, look at me. Will you look outside? Aura? Well, you really are a fun guy. Outside is scary. It is kind of scary. It ain't that awesome, I'll be honest. It's okay, I guess. I don't know, I got really stressed today when I was thinking about having to talk to a service worker to ask if I could buy alcohol. It really stressed me out. I was like, I wish I was at home. I prefer getting my alcohol delivered, even though it's like way more expensive. Because I don't have to like ask anyone to open any cases. I never realized how incredible liquor stores are that you can just walk in and grab what you want off of a shelf and then buy it. I hate that, like, at regular grocery stores, all the hard liquor's behind a case, so then you have to talk to someone to open the case. Absolutely disgusting. Why can't I just buy it? Like a normal person buying salami off of the shelf. I know it's because people steal. I know it is, but like, are really that many people stealing where it's like a problem that you have to keep it behind a glass case? What if I don't want to talk to a service worker? What if that's scary? I have a feeling those addicted to alcohol might have a higher chance of stealing. I don't know. Yeah, I guess they might have a higher chance of stealing. Go to a fancier grocery store. I mean, I just walked to the actual liquor store. What's a fancier oh wow, I look so crazy colored with this background. It's like, the color contrast is so insane. What is it called? Like, what is a fancier grocery store? Like, what does that mean? I like how desaturated I look now that the colors are less saturated. I look like I got all the colors sucked out of my bones. Purple and green work well together. They do. That's why, like, a lot of things are purple and green, aren't they? I mean, I don't buy liquor at a grocery store anyway. Well, it's more convenient if you can, you know? Because then you have to get, like, other ingredients for things and stuff. So it's easier if you're buying it at the grocery store, because then you don't have to go to 2 different stores to get what you want. The Hulk color scheme. That's so funny. When you said that, I was thinking more of, like... when you said that, I was thinking more of, like, you know, like, Inklings from, Splatoon, or like Descendants, because Mal's color scheme is green and purple. I think more of Mal from Descendants, an Inkling, something like that. Evangelion is purple and green. My favorite pen ink is purple and green sheen. It just works. It does work really well together. Does that mean you also really like Mal from Descendants? I mean, I like Mal from Descendants, so maybe you like Mal from Descendants. I don't know. It does also kind of look like a Toxtricity, but that's a very specific Pokemon. I only watched the first movie, but she's nice. Well, you gotta watch the rest of them then. We're gonna do a watch along of the newest one that's coming out next week, like probably the week after or something. Or maybe when everyone comes back from Offkai. Then there's more time. Because... What do you mean? No, we've watched all of the current recent movies on this channel. There is a 5th one coming out on the 17th. Well, technically it comes out on the 16th, but then that's only on Disney Channel. Like, the one that is on the TV when you have to have, what do you call it, cable? But, like, then the day after, on the 17th, is Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland on Disney Plus. And then, later on, you can get it when it's on Disney Plus. But I would never do that, because I watch everything legally and I pay for subscriptions. And I love paying for Disney Plus. It's one of my favorites. And I don't just subscribe to it so that I can watch something on release day and then unsubscribe after that. I didn't just get a Disney Plus subscription this month so that I could watch Descendants and then unsubscribe immediately after I watch it. I'm so excited for it. The songs are so good so far from what I've heard. I don't really know about the, I don't really know about some of the CG. I'll tell you that. I was looking at the CG for the cat character that they showcased like last month. That is the child of like the Cheshire Cat, and she's voiced by Awkwafina. Not that I think Awkwafina is a bad voice actor, I just don't know if I think Awkwafina should voice the daughter of the Cheshire Cat. But I mean, like, whatever. And also the CG looks kind of special, but that's okay. I'm still excited for the movie because the songs that I've seen so far are really good. Even though some of the acting for the songs didn't look as great when I watched them, but that doesn't really even matter. Is the CG even good in those movies? I mean, they're good for like background, like the background effects for the fourth movie for Rise of Red, when they're in the Wonderland. Like the special effects that they did for making Wonderland look like Wonderland and like the music video parts looked pretty good. And like the letter effects and the tunnel effects looked really good. But I haven't seen them make an animal creature with the new CG they've been using for it. And I guess I know why now. Because it looks special. But I mean, every CG creature they've ever made in Descendants has looked special. I think maybe they should stop at just environmental and not add creatures. But that's okay. Because Descendants was never meant to be good. It was meant to be funny and enjoyable, and it add levity to your life. If Descendants wanted to be good, it would be a not Disney Channel original, and it would be a feature film. But instead, it is a continuous Disney Channel original, or as they call them, DCOM. And DCOMs have never looked that great, so it's okay. Have you ever seen a DCOM with extremely phenomenal graphics? Let's be honest here, guys. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a DCOM with phenomenal special effects and graphics. Even the ones I think look really good, like Sky High. Sky High looks good for the time period, but if you go back and look at the special effects now, they're not phenomenal. So, I think it's fine. I will say though, Sky High is like one of the best DCOMs to exist. You know what would be really cool? Is like one day to do like a tier list of DCOMs. And then like, maybe before I do the tier list, I look at ones I haven't watched, and then I watch them before I rank, so that I can like do a full tier list of DCOMs. I love Disney coms. There's something so charming about them, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of the television shows for Disney originals has kind of been lost recently, but I feel like the Disney comedy original movies, they still got that charm to them. They're not as charming as the ones that I grew up with, in my opinion, or even the ones before I grew up, because I've watched some of the older ones and I feel like those also had a little bit more charming pizzazz to them, but they haven't lost their touch the same way that I feel like a lot of Disney Channel original TV shows have, you know? Like, I feel very lucky to think that I kind of grew up during, like, the great era of Disney. Like, they had, like, the best freaking TV shows and movies of their time when I was growing up, and I feel very lucky that I got to enjoy that. You know, like, I got to see the actual High School Musical 3 movie in theaters when it came out, versus, like, the kids who watched, you know, High School Musical, the TV show, whatever it was called. It was like, what is it even called? Wait, High School Musical TV show. High School Musical TV show. High School Musical, the series. See, like, I didn't have to grow up watching High School Musical, the series, you know? Like, I just got to see actual High School Musical. Like, look at this title. Look how long that fucking title is. It's criminal. Can you imagine having to be a child in today's age, where they barely have to even, like, write, and then they have to type that title in just to watch TV on their iPad? No offense to children, I've just watched a lot of recent videos that have made me feel very, maybe it's made me feel a little bit awoken of the current state of education in America and has scared me deeply. But like I just like what the heck is High School Musical, the series? And I know a lot of current Disney stars were in it, as well as Olivia Rodrigo was in it, and like that's kind of crazy. Also, you know what's really interesting? Kylie Cantrell, who is Red in Descendants 4 and 5, apparently she's like having like a tiff with the girl who plays Cinderella, or Chloe, who plays Chloe, who is like her best friend in the TV show, and it's over this boy that they both like that Kylie was dating, and then he broke up with her and then got with Chloe's actress, who I forget the name of, and he's the guy who plays he's the guy who plays the main love interest, Victor, in Zombies 4/Zombies 5, and is also the lead in Camp Rock 3. And like it's so funny how many Disney like girls have been in tiffs with each other because they date one guy in the Disney set, and then they like get like these vendettas against each other. A tiff, it's like a disagreement or an argument, like, because I don't think it's that serious. Like I think maybe they're just playing it up, but they're like in a tiff. And like apparently Kylie wrote this one of her new songs is like a jab at that girl for dating him. And you're like, oh my god, girls, we don't have to be writing songs about boys. That's not that serious. Y'all are like 17. I think when you write a song about a relationship when you're 17, you don't have to post it. Maybe that's a strong opinion, but I feel like not everyone has to be Taylor Swift. I don't know where to shaking my head. I think, you know, getting in a tiff with someone you have to work with professionally because they date your ex-boyfriend, I think it's not worth it. Because then it makes it harder to sell your friendship on your media tours and makes it more awkward at work. I think it ain't that serious. Are you stuck? No, you're not stuck. My cat was at the door, and I have what do you call that? The blockers? The sound blockers? They're like foam things that you stick on there, like on both ends of the door. And she like looked at me, flipped over, and like grabbed onto it, and her claw got stuck, and I looked at her, and she looked away from me, and I asked her if she was stuck, and then she just did like a little flip and then pulled her claw out of it. Now she's just looking at me with so much expectation. That's the thing about cats. You know, they look at you and it feels like they're looking at you with so much expectation. But what do I have to offer you, my queen? I am just your humble servant who feeds you kibble at night and pets you and brings you water. I am nothing, and you are so everything. That's me on my complex from my cat. My deep-seated mental complex with my cat. I am nothing. You are everything. Me and my pearl complex. I'm purling. Oh my god, I was recently talking with Penny actually about Steven Universe, about how, and we were talking about our favorite characters, and I was talking about how I like have this like really strong like love and deep devotion to the character of Pearl, because I think she's just like the most relatable character in the world, and I think she's awesome. And she's like, I used to like scroll on Tumblr just to look at Pearl posts and Pearl theories and Pearl art. Like, Pearl was like my favorite crystal gem, which might seem crazy because I ended up picking a teardrop shape for the gem, which is more like a lapis thing. Okay, I see you. You want to get out? Okay, then you can be a little bit less loud. Thank you. Please get out. Don't ask for the door and then not leave. Can you get out? You're very Pearlcore? Oh, thank you. I like her a lot. I think she's cool. And I like to think that if I went with my friends to a party and I saw a pretty girl, tall, gorgeous, with pink hair, I too could walk up to her and have a very good conversation that leads to that girl giving me her phone number. And I don't think that that would be hard, and I think it would be very easy, and I think it would happen to me. That's what I've chosen to believe. And that's not delusion, that's confidence. I think I have the aura to walk up to a tall pink woman at the party and talk to her and charm her and get the phone number. Pink hair, do you mean Yui? Well, Yui'd have to be tall. I already got her. I need another pink woman. I need to find a tall one. Someone taller than me. Cooler than me. Preferably with, I don't know, a lip piercing or something. Would you have to just serve her like a few thousand years like Pearl? No, no, no. That's like... I'm making a reference to the episode where they're driving and it's like after they discover that rose quartz was pink diamond. It's like a human. She sees a human at a party. Did you get Yui or did Yui get you? I talked to Yui first. I was the one to start interacting with Yui. And if she ever sells a different story, she's wrong. But I think she always says it the right way. Is that I reached out to her with Skebs, and I kept talking to her, and then she kept talking to me, and then eventually I asked her if she wanted to sing Centrillion, and then we started becoming closer friends. And you know, like, I'd be like, do you want to hang out? And then she'd be like, yeah, I'm free on this day. And then we would hang out. Because I am unafraid of asking people to spend time with me. Is kind of that's really the gist of it. I'm unafraid. It just depends on whether I have the energy. I'm pretty unafraid to just ask people to hang out with me if I want to hang out with them. So what's the worst you're gonna get? No? Okay, that's fine. You can either hang out with me later or you can never hang out with me. I don't really care. I'm pretty self-sufficient. I'm pretty okay with being alone. So if I want to hang out with people and they tell me no, I'm like, okay. I can keep being alone. I don't get particularly lonely, I think is the thing about it. I'm not really like a lonely person. Like, I haven't really felt loneliness since like moving to be by myself and like being in my own apartment. I'm not really like lonely. So I have like projects and the internet. So my time's pretty full unless I choose to like have time with other people, you know? Oh my god! You know what pissed me the fuck off, actually? Jeez. So, like, my apartment complex was like, we're gonna fix the broken elevator on Monday, okay? So, last week, my friends came over to help me move, like, some more stuff from my old apartment to my new apartment. Help me clean a little bit, okay? Very nice of them. I treated them to hot pot after. And then, but I get a text that morning that says that they're gonna fix the elevator on Monday. So I'm like, okay guys, so we can move these things, but then these other things that are really annoying to have to carry, you can leave them here, and I will get those and clean the rest of the apartment on like Monday, because that's when the elevator's getting fixed in my apartment. Okay, so cool. So then I wait till Monday, and the elevator isn't fixed, and I'm like, oh no. But then they're like, don't worry, actually we're moving it by one day. The elevator will be fixed on Tuesday. So I'm like, well, okay. And so I'm like, all right. And so I wait till Tuesday and I take the day off from work so I can move everything very quickly on Tuesday. And then the elevator's not working on Tuesday. So I start from like 11. I'm just manually carrying everything up the stairs and like throwing out trash and cleaning, and I keep telling myself like, you know, maybe halfway through the day the elevator will be fixed. So I leave some of the heavier stuff for the end of the day. Mistake, because I was really tired at that point, so I should have probably moved it when I was less tired. And I like break apart like the old couch and put it in the back, and you know, like carry all these other things, and it ends up taking me until 11 at night. So I was there like moving the rest of the stuff and cleaning that apartment from 11 to 11 yesterday, and still the elevator was not fixed. But you know what? I woke up today and the elevator was fixed. The day after, like today, this morning, I had to give my keys in. So the elevator was fixed the day after I moved and cleaned everything out of my old apartment. When I needed the elevator. When I was actually moving. I was like, what the heck? Which is fine, I guess. Or whatever. I was just like, what's the frickin' point, bro? What do you mean? Anyway. It was fine. I just thought it was very interesting. But I guess now it's okay-ish because now I can, like, I guess bring trash from my apartment down easier to the floor that has the trash, like, stuff. Though I also haven't been able to do that because the trash people haven't come. And the recycling people. So there's, like, a bunch of bags that are outside of the trash bin, and I had to put some there too because I was cleaning my old apartment, because I don't know what it is, but they just haven't called the trash people. So, I don't know. Are they on strike? I don't think so. But they aren't here. So, my trash is full in my apartment. So, I guess if they don't come in like 3 days, I'll just bring it down to the down area and just leave it there. Because, yeah. Who knows? But also, I don't know what it is with like the people leaving all bulky items. Because I moved out a bulky item because I like was moving, right? But I'm like the last tenant to move from one of their old apartments, okay? So, can someone explain to me why I was looking out today and someone put a freaking like old ass massage chair out there? Like there's a full on like, you know those ones that you might kind of see like at like the mall, like it's like a full size like leather sitting massage chair in the back of my building. I don't know who owns that. Who owned that and then moved it out of their apartment when the elevator like wasn't broken or was broken, carried it down and put it there. There's also like a full-sized e-bike. Like the big, pretty fancy looking kind. And it doesn't look broken. Like the wheels aren't popped and it has the battery. And like there's also like a full-size like tricycle, and I don't really get it. But it's in like the area where people are leaving like trash, bulky item pickup stuff. So I don't know, but there's like some really weird random items that I saw like the last couple of days, and I'm like, who owned that in this apartment and is putting it for bulky item pickup? Like, why? Because when I like dropped off like the couch, like I took it apart first, and then like it was also really broken, so it's not like anyone was gonna ever want to use it again. But I was like, you're just dropping that in the back of the apartment complex? Like, I mean, I'm like, sure, I mean, I won't stop you, but that's just like a weird choice. And also, why do you own that? Who owns a massage chair at home? At least I'm in my head, I'm like, not anyone who lives in my complex. I feel like, well, I guess not anymore, right? They threw it out. But I'm like, I feel like you gotta be in a different tax bracket than the bracket I live in to do that. I'm not rich enough for a massage chair. I'm rich enough to get the cheapest couch I could get off of Amazon that folds out into a bed, which is basically just 2 mattresses stacked on each other to be a couch. You know? You do? It's like when exchange students dump all their stuff on the dorms after school. True, so true. A gift? Can you imagine gifting someone a massage chair? They're so expensive. It's like, aren't they like in the thousands of dollars? Almost every sitting apparatus. Almost every sitting apparatus I've ever gotten, I've gotten used. Except for the newest couch I got, but it was because it was like under $200, and that's why I wanted it. But most stuff I get from like used And I try not to ever spend over $200 on a sitting apparatus. It's a lifetime investment. And it will be in my will when I pass. That's kind of iconic. I have like, I guess for massaging, I have like, what do you call? The ones where you put it over your shoulder and it just has like these rolling things and you hold it down on your shoulders. I have one of those. My mom bought me it. Because I have this chronic shoulder pain that I've had since I was like a child. Which is always really funny to me because the one time I went to a masseuse, they were like, I don't know why you're complaining about back pain. You're like, you don't have any knots. And I was like, well then why am I in pain? He was like, I don't know. He was like, you still want the massage? And I was like, well obviously. Why would I come here otherwise? Like, I don't really care what you think. If I feel pain, maybe you should massage me. To the strongest, my Herman Miller. Sitting apparatuses are important to invest in for health. That is true. I do have one sitting apparatus that I'm sitting on right now, which is my most expensive sitting apparatus. And I bought it with birthday money / Christmas money. It is a recycled Herman Miller chair, the cheapest one that you can get. It is also a bad color. It is red and white. Probably why the person had to take down the price. I ended up buying it for, what was it? $475 used. But the guy who sold it to me, who was a tech bro, changed the seat covering for selling, and it is very ugly, but I don't care. All of my friends, when I told them I was buying it and showed them a picture, said that is so ugly, and I said it is a Herman Miller chair, so I don't care, and I bought it. Because it is white with a red seat, which is, it looks like a candy cane, but you know, who's looking in my office / room? Like, only me. Who else is thinking about looking at my stuff? Only me. Like, hey, who's to judge? I'm the only one looking. So. And it is very comfy. I actually got it because when I had a different chair, when I had a different chair from like Costco, like a really old, like creaky chair, it basically like caused me to have like really bad hip problems for a while. When I had like a cheap chair, like my hips really hurt from like sitting in it all the time working on things. So I was like, I need to actually get a good chair. Like I don't think I can sit on this chair anymore. And then I got this one and it made my hip problems a lot better. Like it like really improved my hip pain. Then I started getting back pain from my old mattress, but now I don't really have any pain from my mattress at all. Sounds like your friends need to embrace the festive chair more. Well, they don't really look at it a lot, but when my friend visited me when we were helping, she was helping to move me. When my friend was here helping me move, when I was carrying it up the stairs, she was like, you still, like, your chair's so ugly. And I was like, okay, and what? The thing is, though, the thing is, it's comfortable, and that's all that matters. And the thing is, I don't even look at it, because I'm sitting in it. And the only time I think it's really ugly is when I do look at it a little closer and I can see that there's a stain from one time when we were streaming and I dropped my drink on my chair. And even though I cleaned it off, it like left a tiny bit of a stain, and I probably should go over it with my wet vac to see if I can actually get the stain out. Or just use a stain pen on it. Maybe if I use a Tide pen, it'll get the stain out. But I did spill a drink on the chair and it did stain the seat, so I should potentially think of actually fixing that one day. A wine stain? I can't remember if it was wine. It was just dark enough to make a spill. Can't even remember. I must have been drunk. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I just think about it sometimes that there's a stain on my chair and I probably should try to get it off. Because one day I'll have to sell this chair and have to make sure that they know it's not like murder blood or something. You know? Because what am I gonna do? Buy another seat cover just to resell it? Maybe I can ask a friend. Maybe I can ask my boss if he wants it. I'll be like, you want a chair for the office? Because he just sits in like whatever the office offers us. What if we auction it? That's so true. Does anyone want my old chair? You can see the stain on it from an inconspicuous liquid that I spilled on it, and I don't remember what it was. My favorite thing about my boss is that he just like takes technology sometimes that I'll offer him if he wants. Like he has my old monitor. He was like, cause he was like, it was actually very convenient when I got my new monitor. Like around then, I was like trying to think of a thing to do with my old monitor, and my boss was like came to my office and he was like, "Is there a way to ask the people that like the people that in our office basically were like." We can like try to get money coverage to get like new like computer stuff?" And he was like, "So the old Mac is like kind of too old, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, the Mac is pretty old." He was like, "Do you think we can use the Mac so that I can have it as like a monitor?" And I was like, "I don't know if it's worth it," because the Mac that we had in the office is so old. It would take like 7 minutes to turn on. It was like a really old iMac. So I was like, "Actually, you know what, boss? I have this monitor I don't need anymore. Do you want it?" And he went, "Oh my gosh, yes, please." And now every time I see him use it, it's so funny because he basically just uses it as an extra screen for his MacBook that he has at work. But it's like so cartoonishly large next to his MacBook that he uses because he has a MacBook Air, and he like his second monitor is like a full like 20, I think it's like one of those 26 or 20 something 24-inch screens of like a monitor. Toka, your yada da cover so far. Oh, thank you, Penny. Let me Komiko wrote the lyrics. That's really, really good. I really think they did really, really well in the lyrics, and I think it sounds really good. I think the mixer was awesome too. So what standees go for? I'm scared for the chair. I guess, you know, that's true, because you gotta start it where you think about the base cost of a Herman Miller and then price it back from that and then start the bid. They killed it. Such a fun song. Oh, thank you. That's the thing, and you know, you're not buying just like a IKEA chair. You're buying one that's not gonna immediately cause you hip pain, which I can't believe happens. I feel like when I was a kid, I could sit on anything and I didn't feel any pain. But I also always felt a slight amount of pain because I always had shoulder pain no matter what chair I sat on. And no chair has ever fixed my shoulder pain, but that's okay. That's a different part of the back, you know, because you can have lower back pain and hip pain from sitting on a chair. Upper body is more about your posture and also like what you're doing with your life, I guess. Bro, my arms are so tired after lifting so much stuff yesterday. All day I was thinking about it when I was like carrying back like a huge bag full of alcohol from the liquor store on my way home from work. I was like dragging like everything and I was like, my arms hurt. I sit on a cheap IKEA chair in the discount section. Life's great. You know, Penny, one day you'll get older and then you'll invest on a chair like I did. Because I used to be like you. And then I got to a point in my life where it was too painful to do that and I bought a nicer chair. You mean hardcore shrimping isn't good for my back? Could never be. Liquor do be heavy? It is heavy, because there's also glass bottles. Because today I was carrying back a bottle of Prosecco, a bottle of Aperol, a bottle of tequila, grenadine, and then also I had mustard because I ran out of mustard. Not taquita. What is it called? I forget. It's a hot sauce. It's a hot sauce. I also had a bottle of hot sauce in there. I was like dragging it back home with my like work bag on my back. Oh, that's right, the drinking stream. Yeah, I have my drinking stream on Friday, and so since I only worked in person today, this week today, I was like, I gotta while I'm out there, I gotta grab all the liquor for it. Cause I have. Oh my god, that was the whole point. That was like the whole point of the last 40 minutes of me talking. Was I was supposed to say what drinks we're making so that you guys, if you want to, can like get what you need to make it at home. See, I remember what I'm talking about all the time. Alright? You know? I'm really good at that. Okay. So, the 3 drinks we're making on Friday. The first one is a pina colada, but without like, we're not doing like the Slurpee version. I don't know how else you call it. The slushy? We're not doing it the traditional slushy. we're doing it just the shaken version. So with just a pina colada. So just a shaken pina colada, which is just basically pineapple juice, white rum, cream of coconut, and lime juice. And then we're also making... So no blended ice. No blended ice. We're just doing regular ice. Because I don't have a blender. But if you have a blender, you can blend it. I'm not... Don't feel compelled by me. It's not a different recipe. The only thing is that you just shake it instead of blending it. It's gonna taste the same. And then we're making an Aperol Spritzer. And then we're making a Tequila Sunrise. So those are the three drinks we're making. Probably should make a post about it, I guess. I probably should make a post about that now that I think about that. I probably should. But those are the 3 drinks we're making on Friday. So that we can do it for the big summer blowout. And I'm nothing like, you know, like in GMM when like they do a drinking stream and like Emily and I always call him Cotton Candy Randy. That's not actually his name, but that's what I always call him because that's the character he plays all the time. But they always get like really excited because they get to drink for work, and I'm just not like, I'm not excited like that. So don't think it's weird, but I'm kind of excited for Friday. Seems kind of fun. Are you okay with alcohol now? I mean, I've always been okay with alcohol. Alcohol's fine. Is this at the normal stream time? Yeah, it is. All of my waiting rooms are up. I think I put it at 5:30, didn't I? Did I put it at 5:30? Did I put it at 5:30? Let me check. Tokaku SVP channel. When did you make your stream? Yeah, it's at 5:30 p.m. It's very cool that I don't remember when my streams are. I have my streams for the week are today we're playing Fear and Hunger Termina, which will start soon. And we're gonna see if I can get Marina and also get an effigy. And then I have tomorrow we're playing Jump King, which is a Donathon reward for my Donathon in April, where I'll be playing Jump King because people like to see me suffer. And have a good night, no! Have a good night! And then on Friday, I'll be doing the summer drinks hand cam. And then on Saturday, I'll be doing the watch along for Umare for the Aegis Link girls. And then on Sunday, I won't be streaming because I have a lot of editing to do. And recording to do. And then, the upcoming week after that, I have to figure out what days I'm streaming. But I'll be streaming. So don't worry. Hopefully I'll be free by then. I must show my face at my niece's birthday party. Oh, that's so cute! I hope you guys all have fun. It's so nice to see whimsical children be whimsical. I feel like when you're young, it's so cute to have a birthday. Like, you know, like you have a birthday and like people care. And you don't have to do anything. You know, like your parents throw the party for you. And you don't have to spend any money to make the party happen. And you don't have to host anything to make the party happen. And that's like the cool part. Like you're just like a kid vibing with the world. And that is so cute and pure and amazing. Yeah, and then you turn 18, society forgets you, and if you want to have a party, you have to host it and throw it and pay for it. And then you're like, whoa. And then if you make your job a job where you have to throw a birthday party event so that, you know, it gets celebrated and so it's relevant to the world, then you have to host some sort of event that stands out in a sea of other content and then try really hard for months, basically a whole year. and then hope that what you spend your whole year trying to plan for your birthday pans out and like actually ends up cool. Eventually you forget your own birthday. I never forget my birthday. I never forget it. Now it's a yearly event. But before I was in SVP, I did forget my birthday often. Before SVP, I did forget my birthday quite often, actually. So you just have to go to work, and then you're like, oh, who cares? Oh, yes, it's an excuse to drink tonight. That's a true birthday when you're an adult. Is just like, oh, I guess it's an excuse to drink tonight, or I guess it's an excuse to buy nice food tonight. A birthday, I guess I could partake in buying food. I guess I don't have to cook for myself tonight. I could spend a little money getting food. It is a day that ends with Y. Wait, don't all days end with Y? Am I tripping? Is there like a day that doesn't end with Y? Is there a preferred birthday dish you always get? There's not really one that I can just buy because a lot of places near me don't make my favorite food, which is okonomiyaki. But there's a lot of places that have my second favorite food, so I tend to get that, which is sushi. And then sometimes for I go for hot pot with my friends. Like, I'll do that. Different languages? Oh, that's not what I meant by that statement. I know that other languages have days that don't end with a Y. Because obviously. But I thought that the joke was pertaining to English language. Is it not? It's like a day like any other. Yeah! I forget the song. That was the song that I learned in Japanese school. The only day that doesn't end with Y is tomorrow. How deep. How true to form. The only day that's not like the others is the next day. And then 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 the next day, and the day after that, 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 and the day after that! Actually, you know what? It sounds like the title of like a YA novel, like a funny like long isekai title sort of vibe. It's like the only day that doesn't end with Y is tomorrow. But like, it also kind of reminds me of like, what is it called? Like a girl named something. It's like those YA novel titles, yeah. What is it called? There were a lot of like those I used to read. Oh, I've been thinking about reading recently, getting back into reading, trying to read old books that I liked, trying to reread some old YA stuff. You know? Because I feel like when I read those as a kid, I had no real conscience of whether it was actually good. You know, like I've been considering like, should I reread the first Warrior Cat book to see if it's actually any good? Or like, should I reread the first Percy Jackson book to see if it was actually all good? Because all my memories of reading like the first book of like Percy Jackson is like really good, or like reading the first series of Warrior Cats is like really good. Or reading a super edition, like, oh my god, I used to love Blue Star's Prophecy. And I'm like, but was it actually good, or was I a kid? You know? And like, oh my god! I was watching someone talk recently about Yellowfang's Prophecy, Yellowfang's Sight, I forget her name of her light novel, her super edition. And like 3 content creators that I watch for Warrior Cats content were all shitting on Yellowfang's like super edition. And I was like, I remember loving that super edition. Is it really that bad? Like they were like, this is trash. This is one of the worst super editions ever written. I was like, there's no way Yellowfang's super edition is that bad. I remember loving that thing. Is it really that bad? So I was like, should I read it again? Just to see if they're right? Like, I feel like it really can't be that bad. I mean, it's a Warrior Cats book. How good do you think it should be? They were like really getting on like her relationship with Ragged Tail and like her kind of codependence and like having like having these issues with like her character in it. But in my head also, just for like my personal opinion of what I remember of it, I don't think that it's a bad thing that she acted like that, because it was kind of the point, was that she wasn't like a very jagged, like damaged character, and she wasn't wise when she was young. Like the whole point is that she was young and had her own personality and things she wanted and her own motivations, and then all of this bad shit happens, and then she becomes the character that she is in the original Warrior Cat series, this jagged, really sardonic, sarcastic, like rough and tumble character that Firestar meets as like Firepaw in the first like couple of books. Because like, isn't that the point? Is like, because she can't be born wise and ragged and bitchy, kind of, you know, like you get that character development from being a youthful character who has a love interest and doesn't want to follow the rules and doesn't want to get told what to do and wants to be who she wants to be, right? I feel like if they had made her more intellectual and had all these other things, then she wouldn't be the character she ends up being in the main books. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be as dramatic as a shift for her if she was already like that as a young person. You know? And they were like, it makes no sense that she'd do this thing. And I'm like, but she was like a young adult. Don't young adults just make mistakes like all the time? And do selfish things and not think about their actions before they do them? Like, I feel like that's a very young adult thing. Like, that's what you do when you're a kid. Is you make those mistakes and then you grow up and you really fucking regret them. Which is kind of her character. Like, that was kind of the whole point, is that she really fucked up. And you know what? And then she dated an abusive guy, and then he made a bunch of mistakes with the kid that they have, and then that kid ends up killing him, and that's kind of the point. And they were like, she doesn't need these powers that they gave her in this book. Okay, half of the no warrior cat needed a special power. I don't know why Aaron Hunter, the collective of writers, were like, these cats, you know what? We know how in the beginning we didn't give them special powers. What if they had special powers? And you're like, I don't think they needed that. And then but Aaron Hunter's like, no, they really need special powers. Let's make them special. Everyone gets a power. You get a power, and you get a power. And then you're like, I feel like you're giving too many people powers. It's kind of getting weird. Like, I thought only 3 people got powers, and that made them special. But they're like, no! A bunch of people are getting superpowers. And you're like, oh. Okay. Because originally in the Power of 3, it was supposed to be this big thing, right? That, like, Jay Feather has the ability to see into dreams, and, like Hollyleaf got nothing. And that Lion Blaze was, like, basically invincible, and, like, Dovewing could see and hear very far away. And you're like, oh, they're special. Like, it's this very specific prophecy that gives special powers to special people. But then they write super editions and are like, Yellowfang gets the power to suffer every time someone gets hurt, which is kind of the worst power in fucking history. Like, her literal power is like, when someone near you gets hurt, you're gonna feel it. That way you know where to treat them when they're injured. Kind of the worst power ever. And then, like, Goosefeather, they're like, you can have the superpower of seeing the future, but people are gonna start resenting you for it. And you're like, oh, cool. You know? And then some cats can see ghosts, but others can't. And that's more of a spiritual thing and not a superpower. And then one of them is gonna have, like, this other random power, and you're like, oh. Well, that's nifty. Well, that's nifty. One second, let me see something. accepted. Awesome. But there's like a bunch of different new things that they added now, and a bunch of different new characters they added now. And I was reading up on it recently and like trying to see what was happening because they're doing the TV show, right? So I wanted to be more up to date on the current expectations, content. And I was looking into the newest like group of cats, and I was like, should I start reading Warrior Cats again? But then I decided that I don't have time for that. But I thought about it for a good second because I was like reading about the newest arc, and for some reason, I guess as a kid, I didn't realize that the Warrior Cat series took so long to come up with each arc. Because like when I was younger, I felt like it came out pretty quick. Like it wasn't hard to wait because like time I guess went by fast or something. But now it's like, it seems like it takes like 2 years for like a whole new arc to come out, which is, it feels longer than it did when I was a kid. But I guess that was like the normal speed, I just didn't know it. But a lot of the cats I liked aren't really alive anymore, so I'm like, should I even read? Why is the series still going on? Are they gonna keep pushing it out until they literally all, probably the original writers die or something? I don't know. Who can say? Toka, how are you still holding up waiting for the new Descendants movie? I keep listening to the songs all the time. I was literally listening to the songs today at work, and I was thinking about whether I should do a dance cover of one of the new songs called Perfect Princess, because the dance is pretty easy. So I was like, should I do a short of that? Should I make a dance short of that? And I considered it, and I didn't do it yet, but I've considered doing it. And yeah. Is the series still publishing? Oh, it is! Warrior Cats is still coming out, guys. They're on like their newest arc right now, which is like, it's like, it's about like this kit who has like, she has that anomaly, you know, where like cats were like one side of their face is one color and one side of their face is the other color. And basically it's like, the plot is this cat like has this problem where like when she was born she had a litter mate, so like a sibling, and the sibling died, but the sibling can't let go of her, and so the sibling is like, she can talk to her, and like it's like a ghost, but like it's because the sister won't cross over, but like sometimes the sister like takes over her body and attacks people. And like no one can see this sister, and also the sister can attack her, and also the sister can attack other cats. Why? How? I couldn't tell you. And then there's this other kid, or like cat in this, who's like also young, and he can randomly see the sister. I don't know why. They haven't explained that really yet, but he can also see the sister. And he's like this really high-strung cat who like he cares about like this prophecy. There's like 2 prophecies going on right now where it's like one cat's dubious in nature, a betrayer or something, and like one cat's going to might go down the dark path, but they don't know if they will. And like that's where they are right now in the new story. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. It's like a little off the rails. And it feels very detached from like all the other cats that we've known and loved in the past, like a bunch of seasons, I guess. But the last arc before this one was also really crazy. I feel like a lot of the arcs are getting like really like, they're a little repetitive but also kind of crazy, and also include a lot of characters that I don't know if I think they're that interesting. Or they include a character that's from like a long time ago, and you're like, why? Sounds pretty supernatural for a story about cats. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's getting more supernatural, I feel like, every single like book. Like a couple like about 2 arcs ago, there was like Bramblestar, who's like a very old like popular character from the 2nd arc from the New Prophecy, and he gets like, he turns evil because he gets possessed after he dies for one of his lives, because you know they get multiple lives if you're the leader of the clan. He gets possessed by like one of his old like rivals in love, Ashfur, who was in StarClan but then went to the Dark Forest, but then could possess Brambleclaw. But we don't know why he can possess Brambleclaw, because but before that point, cats that were dead couldn't just possess other cats. But that doesn't matter, I guess. And he possesses him and like tries to like divide the clans, and it's all for his love of Squirrelflight, who turned him down like years ago, and he's literally dead, but he's out of the grave and he took over her husband's body, and he's gonna destroy the clans and try to get with her still. But it's okay because they get in this huge fight, and then one of like Squirrelflight's family members, who's also not, but also it's Ivypool's daughter, Bristlefrost, like, you know, gets in a fight with him, and then they both die. But that means that Bristlefrost can't go to like the Dark Forest because, or can't go to the StarClan because Brambleclaw / Ashford cut their connection with StarClan or whatever, and then they both die. But that means that Brambleclaw comes back, or as Star, but then he feels like he's not a good leader anymore, so then he gives his leadership role over to his wife that he made deputy, and then she becomes Squirrel Star, and he goes back to being Brambleclaw. And I don't know why he can't just die. Not that I need him to die or anything, it's just like I feel like at this point maybe he should be dead, but he hasn't died yet, and that's okay, I guess, or whatever. And then, you know, so there's that. And then in like a couple arcs after that, it's like there was like a huge like leadership turmoil thing in RiverClan. Now Mystery Star is dead. And now there's Ice Star, and there's like a whole thing about like there was like this kid, I forget her name. She was really important to that arc, but her whole thing was like she went on a journey, got told she had this huge responsibility of deciding the next leader, and then came back. Anyway, I don't know. The plots for this series have gotten really convoluted and supernatural and weird, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, I prefer, I think, in the beginning of Warrior-Cats where that wasn't like the thing, because it was more like it's more about them being cats, and I liked that. I liked it that they were like cats being cats, doing cat things, sunning on rocks and fighting each other, and just mostly having emotional relationships to things, and then that being like the main plot. But we'll see what happens with the newest arc. Maybe it won't be as supernatural. I say as if there's not a ghost as the main character, like the main antagonist right now. And I mean, even when they went and did like a back in time thing for it, and they like talked about like who created the clans, there was still some like supernatural elements to it, and you're like, oh, okay. Guardians of Gahul went down the same path? Really? I don't know, maybe that's what happens when writers start to run out of content. They're like, add magic! Then it can stay interesting forever! If we just add some magic, we can do whatever we want now! I remember watching Guardians of Gahul. I thought that movie was cool as hell. I loved that movie. Wasn't the main character's name like Soren? Isn't that who he is? He's like a barn owl. My favorite owl from that movie was the little one, the one that was a digging owl. She was really cute, and she was a digging owl. I thought that was so cute that she was burrowing. And I thought that was really cool that it had claws. Yeah, I liked that. I liked the Guardians of Gahul. I liked that era of TV movies. Or not TV movies, of like cinema movies. It's been a solid 15 years since I read any of the books, but I remember it going down from owls in the forest to prophetic aspects with giant wars in the north with other species of animal. That's crazy. But that makes sense. That happens a lot. That happened with Warrior-Cats as well. Owl City singing an outro? Really? I forget. I already forget, but I owned it on DVD. in my parents' house, I owned it on DVD. But I like most animated movies with animals as the main characters. I don't know, I have an easier time empathizing with animals. Like, I feel more, like, inclined to care and, like, cry or stuff like that, you know? Like, it gives me, like... It gives me, like, a sense of separation, I guess, where I can feel more close and care more, you know? I feel deep empathy for the animals. Same with, like, dog movies. Like, I cry more easily for a dog movie than I would for, like, humans dying in a regular movie. I don't know. I feel more inclined to the empathy in my heart. But I also cried recently listening to Reichi's new song, so who knows? I was, like, watching it a couple days ago. I was, like, listening to it again. I mean, I've listened to it a lot, but I was, like, listening to it late at night in bed, and I just started crying, and I was like, why am I crying? That's so baby. What the hell? It's natural. Who cares about humans? So true. When there's an animal around. I do wish we had darker, grittier medieval war movies with animal characters. I think that would be really cool. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. I like animal movies. I just think it's cool. I think humans are, like, just okay. But animals? That's awesome. You know? But, like, I also think one of the things that I think is cool is when people start a series and they know what they want the ending to be like or what they want to happen in the end. You know, you can always change it along the way. If your plot changes, then you can change the plot. But, like, I feel like sometimes people don't have a good enough idea of, like, general what they want for an ending. And so they just start spiraling down a path because they're like, I don't know what to do anymore. Let's add this thing. Let's add this thing. Oh, maybe we should do this thing. I think there's nothing wrong with knowing what you want the ending of your creation to be before you start. And then, like, finding a way toward it. And, you know, people want to extend it, you know, if you make a lot of money. That's fine. If you know what the ending is, you can change how you get there. And you can also change what the ending is as you write the book. But I think it's important to, like, think about that, you know what I mean? Because then you, like... don't have to worry so much about, like, making sure that, like, you're able to make a coherent story, which I think is, like, the huge problem, right? Is that they don't have a coherent story at a certain point because they fucked around and tried to find out so hard that they don't have anything anymore. Oh. Oh. Stop, that's so funny. We talked for the whole BGM that I had on my BGM playlist, which is 2 hours. That's so funny. I have no idea how to end. Yeah, because it's like, well, the thing is also, I feel like one of the hardest things is to end a story. Because it's easy to start a story, it's hard to end it. So I think it's all down to, like, planning, whether you can plan, like, well enough for that type of thing too. But okay. We're gonna quickly go to my BRB, and then I'm going to be back and we'll play the game. But I'll be right back, okay? Toka-kun! Okay, let me get the... Where's my... Oh, that's the wrong thing that I didn't want, but it's fine. Move to here. Game capture. Why is it not showing up? Hello? Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. This one. Oh, wrong one. This one. Oh no, you can see all my- you saw all my BGMs that I play. Oh no, your immersion. I don't just summon the music from the void. Okay, so I put this here, and then if I put, I turn off this loud BGM, and I grab this, and I put it to Feared Hunger, and then I turn this off, and then I grab my stream elements and I go back to Twitch. Maybe it'll fix my chat. Yeah. Please fix my chat. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, how that fixes my chat. I don't know why that keeps happening. I guess I can stay on this for now. Also, welcome in, Asterix! I love it. It's so awesome how everything breaks once in a while, but that's okay. Recoping. We love cope. I am the #1 coper. And then I move myself just a little bit over. But I think last time what we did was we went into the city and we killed most of the bobbies. And so now we're just trying to wait and figure out when we can actually get back to getting Marina on the team. Because that's like the main goal of today is get Marina on the team and get some of the effigies. Which I think I remember how to do it, but I don't actually know if I know how to do it. But we're going to figure out, we're going to remember. We're going to figure it out together. Hi Captain, welcome! Welcome in! Then I made myself a... what do you call? I remembered that since I bought the grenadine, it means I could make myself a Shirley Temple. So I made a Shirley Temple. I always forget that that's made with like just... it's literally just soda and grenadine sauce. But when I was a kid, that was like my favorite. I guess as an adult, it's not my not favorite. I like it whenever I can have it. And then I didn't kill anyone yet, so I don't have any souls. And we have like basically all of the books of the character, or what do you call them? The books of the gods, the skin Bibles, skin Bible. So literally, it's like we just have to find Marina and get her to join us, and then but like to get to the skin Bibles, we have to go. Because there's the one in the orphanage. There's the one under, or for the effigies. There's one in the orphanage, one under the church, and then where is the last effigy? It's like, is it underground? We haven't gone to the underground either. Okay, so that's a part of this too. It's underground. There's a bunch of stuff we haven't explored at all in this run. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Please! Please! No! Oh God! Why did you spawn in this area? Oh my God! Why? Why? Why is my spawn area look for like the death mask so intense in this one? It's so freaking over. Why? Why? Like for what reason though? Like actually, for real? Is there a reason that like they have to spawn in 2 areas that are really like integral? You want to see if it's winnable? We can see if it's winnable. We can use my intense, amazing knowledge of me thinking I know anything. Watch this. Sure, like that, and then, you know, like, what if I did that and like, what if I like, I don't know, what if I He doesn't need that. It's fine. Oh! Her arm. I love when she can't. Let's watch this. It doesn't matter, you know? Like, we're gonna have to restart that because I don't want her to lose her arm because she can't hold her good weapon, but let's just see what happens. Let's see if I can kill him. You know what I mean? What if I did? What if I did? He's like so useless now. Oh, anyway. He's so useless now. We don't have like throwing daggers or anything too. Oh, he's so useless. Oh my god, and the thing that I threw, the lantern didn't burn him. That's awesome, bro. That's so sick nasty. Ooh. Bro. So cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Actually, no. Actually... Oh wait, she doesn't even have arms. Yeah, she's pretty useless. That's fine. Wow, we're all armless. Oh my god, we won! We won and we have no arms! That's so cool! I love that it's like she has no arms but she can't walk, so she's like, what do you want to do? Just die. Leave. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do, because we're gonna have to walk that way. That means I have to be good enough at dodging. Maybe let's try going to the temple. But at least we know where both death masks are spawning. They're gonna spawn in that whole area, and then they're gonna spawn near the open area near the lake. So we do know but where both of the spawns are. So that is helpful. Because it means that they're not gonna be underneath the chapel or whatever, which was a problem last time I did this because they spawned in the chapel. So that is cool. Since there's only like 2 death masks. That's pretty helpful. Don't fucking touch me! Okay. Oh, he's following me. That's not very nice. Oh! There's the circle. Is the death mask loose even worth? No. Not in my opinion. Hi, Juice! Welcome back! Please wait. Please wait! Father Dominic! You are Father Dominic, are you not? Your daughter. That's why I'm here. Marina. Because of her. I'm here because of Marina. What are you muttering about? Speak. I'm here because of Marina. That person died in my eyes with his mother and their dirty little secret. What a disgrace. What a cowardly path to take. In any case, Marina is far away. You won't find her, or him, here. You're the last thing between Marina and me. And she's coming here. Any time now. You have to vanish for her to be true. Oh, you have to vanish for her to be truly happy. Before she gets here, I need to do this. What did you say? Did you say she's here in Prehevel? You've put her through so much hardship. This is what she'd want too. What in the bloody hell are you talking about? Talk, you dirty wench. Get your hands off me. Don't touch me. Stupid girl. You don't know who you're dealing with. Don't. Are you this dense? What did you say about Marina? We love yanderes? Well, that's very yandere behavior, don't you think? You dirty whore of Babylon. Whoa, what the body? Whoa, it went through the floor. That's crazy. Whoa. Let me get to the toolbox I need. My bolt cutters and vodka. And all these fucking stairs. Oh, fuck! Fuck! I went too early. Fuck. Forgot we're going up the stairs. Hi, F11! Welcome. Heads. Stalem. What is that? I feel like Bella needs that. She can do wrench toss. Oh, the EP mask. Is it better than the EP mask? It's the exact same thing as the EP mask. I don't really care about protecting Levi. It's just like a meat shield. Weak from hunger! Hey. Have a meat pie. Savory and sweet pie, if you know what I mean. Let's try the other side first, and then we'll see if we go up. Because we have to get the thing from the other side to drop. To drop. We found so many pipes, and yet, how much tobacco does I have? 1 tobacco. That's my favorite. 3 pipes, 1 tobacco. Have a beer. Wait, you're not the one losing your mind. Have food. You did, you just aren't saying you're done. I only see parts of these games. Should I try it sometime? Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. I recommend it. I very highly recommend it. Very good game. Just requires some brain and being okay with dying. Unless you're like me and Adam Mod where you don't die all the time. But that's okay. Because mana is mostly just saves. What just happened? Why did that happen to me? Well, does it not matter? Because I'm in a wheelchair. You cannot break my legs. Abella is weak from hunger! Everyone is weak from hunger! Someone eat! What if I just... I don't even know what happened last time. I was busy talking in a weird accent. I am so busy right now. Please don't bother me. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Don't mind me. I was so busy just like totally not making them attack me that I just, you know, what can I say with a brain as big as mine? You don't even have to aggro the enemy. Bullets, mushroom stew, duct tape. But where's the lady? Does she not fall here? Is she from before? Or did I not cut her down? Is she on the other side? Where's the lady? I want her ring. Or Marina. She might be on this side. Oops, wrong side. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Levi, you're starting to feel hungry. Everyone's so hungry. Forget. Is she on the other side? Oh, wow. That is so awesome. LOL. Wait, I'm so good. Wait, I'm so awesome. It's cool how I didn't aggro anyone when I did that. There she is. Oh my god, yes! What can I say? I'm just really amazing at this game or something. That's not true. I just got really lucky. Where did his body fall? Is it like around here? Like where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. I never. Oh, there it is. What is on this? Oh, sick. It was only the lady. I know the lady has stuff. Luck is a skill? I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. I wish I cultivated it better. Yay! The battle stone! Wait. I like that I took damage from the fall when I fell. In Fallout it is? I've never played Fallout. I've always wanted to play it, but it's too 3D for me. I tried watching the TV show. I watched 2 episodes of it. It was kind of gory. Wow. His, like, amount of health is really stressing me out. Do we have anything else we could give him? Not really. He's just gonna have to suffer, bro. Where's the thing? Oh, him. We have to get rid of it. Ooh, a small key. We could play the first 2 completely different games and newer ones, though. Oh, are they, like, the same plot, or is it, like, what's the difference of them? Okay. So we wanna get the stuff here. Shillings, carrot, beer, turnip, on meat. Reach out and grab it. Martyr effigy. Fill it out. Church keys and sewer keys. Oopsie. Like Fumble said, sometimes the isometric style ones from the 90s, still the same theme. So is it just like different, like, vibe? In general. Ooh! Fear is getting a hold of my mind. Different gameplay vibe, yeah, but the formula is there, I guess. Is like just is the story still very similar though? Yeah, he's all chained up. Turnip. Oops. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. Okay, maybe if I like go back and I'm like holding my gun. I feel like I got a lot of ammo, right? How can I tell how much ammos I got? Oh, and he doesn't even have a weapon on, right? Or no, he does. We didn't lose his arms. He didn't lose his arms. Oh, actually. What is this one? I regret doing that. How much ammo did I got? I wish they would just tell me when I hold my thing over the thing, but that's fine. Oh, 16! Like, what if I just killed them through here? Oh, no, not my sticky keys! This is so bullshit! It's fine. I can't believe my sticky keys got me. They were like, do you want to do that? No! No, I don't, actually! I'm really busy! How do you not have that disabled? I didn't know you could turn that off. No, 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 no! Can I leave? Can I leave? Can I leave? Can I leave? Can I run? It does? I just always turn it off because I'm always doing something like this. Oh my god. Can I run? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Ooh. That's not what I wanted. Ugh. Oh my god, bye, Levi. Oh my god, bye, Levi. You know, what can I say? I always knew he was gonna die. Oh my god, yes. Oh shit. I need to turn off this weapon. It's like squeaking in my ear. I have to go back to my sticky keys after this, but I need to crush this thing. Wait, why isn't it letting me? Oh, there we go. Sticky keys. I need to go to settings right now. Sticky keys. Okay, I think I locked shortcut keys when pressed twice in a row. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I did, but I hope it turned off. So I don't know. Penny bun. 9mm bullets. Carrot. Lavender. Ornamental lantern. Red herb. I think does that mean I get another soul stone from the other body? Hi Goku, welcome! Search. Oh, I got worse than that, but that's fine, I guess. Where? This? Red herb, paprika. Oh, there's another one? I don't think it's worth it. Let's go this way. Turnip, paprika. I think I don't care. What if we leave? Oh shit! What if we leave? Fear and hunger. And this is the way, right, where I could go up to that other one? Yep, here's the ladder. And you see, if I go down the other way, up down this other ramp, I'm gonna trigger the other death mask. Ooh. Crazy! But actually, this is the only way out, because we have to go the other way. Now we have to walk all the way around, everywhere we want to go, in order to get where we want to go. And it's so awesome. And I'm not bitter about it, and I feel totally fine about this. Because they totally didn't spawn in really inconvenient places on my map. It's from all the skin Bible luck, you know? They had to do something to my run. They gave me such good skin Bible luck. They were like, let's really spawn these people in really inconvenient places, so you have to learn to play around them. Oh, Toko, you're just so good at this game. Let's debuff you. I'm really not that great at this game. I'm not really anything special. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Let's save. But you know the thing about it is, just in case I want to get Levi back, we're gonna save on a different save. And this is how we'll know when we got in a different one. This is the first time we're without Levi. Oh, Levi, I didn't want for you to die so early. As much as I talk crap about you, I don't really want you to die. I like having the general knowledge that you could take a hit instead of me. It brings me great joy, actually. Great, great joy. Can I open this? No, I'm okay. Oh! Oh! Up. I don't understand why Olivia can still move her hands. If her hands are cut off, why she crawls on the ground when her legs are cut off, since she is already in a wheelchair. Well, she can't move when her arms are cut off. That's the whole reason she tried to off herself the last time I played. Was she got her arms cut off, and then in the last save, and then she was like, the only option is to die. Because without her arms, she can't run the wheelchair. And what we really want is to go really far this way, because there is a sewer entrance that we can open that will take us to the other side. Is it this one? No. But this is a place we weren't before. We have to go even further to the south. Or the west. Because that's how we're gonna get into the middle of the summoning circle. So we can get the other effigy. I'm really bad at like the sewer map though, so we're just gonna have to run around until I find it, because otherwise I don't know how to get there. Welcome in, Big Me. Hi, Issa! Hi, Issa, welcome! Hi, Boat Raiders! How are you? How was your stream, Issa? Oh my god, Boat Raid. I'm sure Issa talked about it. Did you guys see the cool news? She's gonna listen to me yap about why I think Yuri is amazing. You know what? I think she does. She knows this too because of her amazing new song, the Minecraft song about sharing beds. Ooh, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thank you, Isa, for the raid. I hope that you guys had a good stream. I don't know why I'm talking like this. My throat's just got like phlegm in it. Let me pause the game for a second so I can actually say something normal. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope that you guys had a great stream with Isa. And I hope that you guys are having a good night. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toka-kun. From Stellarverse Productions' first generation, Infinium, Crystal Diamond VTuber, who loves yapping, fanfiction, and Yuri. I hope that you guys all had a great time, and thank you, Issa, for sharing your community with me. Oh my god, also thank you, channel, for the gifted membership. Nice snipe. Oh my god, Issa, that's amazing. Thank you, channel. Thank you. You're the snipe. I know. What a good snipe. Thank you, channel. Great aim. Whoa. You're like, you should be my Fear and Hunger. One of my Fear and Hunger characters. You could shoot that characters for me. Then I wouldn't even have to think about aiming if I'm on the right panel, even though there's barely any aiming in this game. But Issa, if you need to take care of yourself after your stream, please make sure you do so. And thank you again for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Bro, I literally got in so much trouble because I missed a shot in this. You know, it's just fine. It's fine. You know? But if you guys don't know what this game is, Fear and Hunger is a game where I just play it because I know a lot about the game, so I play it because it's easy for my brain because I'm really smart. So, you know. It has a really interesting art style and it's known for being a bit gory, but we do have a censor mod installed. So you will not see any boobs when they are fully revealed, and you will not see any peignoirs. If you are afraid of horror, this is not that horrifying. It's, if anything, it's just stressful. But some people do find it gory, and some people do find it scary. So please keep yourself safe, and don't watch if that really disturbs you, because I don't want you to be upset. You will not see the peignoirs or the boob, so that I don't get bonked on YouTube or Twitch. Unfortunately. What? Do you think they look good in this game? They're not drawn to be pretty in this game. They are unfortunately not the most beautiful of things in this game. I mean, if you really want to see something, you can look up Fear and Hunger, what's he even called? In the first game? I always call them like the golems, but they're like the main, the guards. You should look up Guard, Fear and Hunger, and see the massive peignoir. The peignoir. I'm not an advocate for art censorship. Not me either. Not me neither, really. Neither. Not me neither. Guys, oh my god, I'm so good at this. Wait. This. Nope. Is it this one? The stingers. Guards do like to swing pipes at you. I guess so, huh? Okay, I think I did the first one. If I were a bird, I'd go ring ding dong. Fuck this! I always forget how to do this one. Okay, use it. I've played this. I've done at least 12 runs of Termina, and I don't think I've ever gotten better at this part of the game. And I don't think I've ever memorized how to do it. I think every single time I blank out and just fuck around until I do it, you know? I genuinely don't think I ever have like actually fully remembered how to do this. So we're gonna hard mode this. Oh fuck. Personally, I think puzzles aren't necessary for horror games. And yet, there are so many horror games with puzzles, which is the funny part. Every RPG Maker game I play has puzzles in it. Hi, Denise, welcome. Yes, howdy. Brute force is the only way. You know, a lot of my life, I feel like I've been a winner by brute forcing. So sometimes that's just how you gotta do it. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Well, if the puzzle has a time limit, it can raise the stakes. That's true. Okay, we did the puzzle ladder. Fortunately, the only stakes in this is whether you're gonna crash out from not having a save mod. And I don't do that because I don't like want to think about doing that. I have too many things to do where I don't think I could think about doing that ever. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we turn this off and do this one. And then, if you hate puzzles, then unhoney puzzles or unpuzzle a puzzle so the puzzles go in sync. Unfortunately, people keep making puzzles, but I do understand what the sentiment. So we do this. Then we're gonna go back down because this puzzle is really fucking useless and doesn't really do anything but frustrate people. And then we're gonna, like, it doesn't have anything to do with the plot. That's the thing, is I feel like a good puzzle should have something to do with the plot, but this really is just more like, this will make you have more playtime to figure this out. Yep. Which for some is a thing. You know, some people like that. Okay, is this gonna be the one where I can just run to the other side? No. Open the door. Great, but I don't want to do that yet because I want to also solve the other side. The back rooms. I didn't realize we're in the back rooms. I have to watch that horror movie still. I've wanted to watch the back rooms ever since it came out, but I haven't had a chance yet. But I did watch Obsession, and that was very, very good. I recommend it. I think, is it this one? Yes, and then I can still go this way. There we go. So I think where I'm trying to go is on the east or the west side still. I still have to go more farther into the west. We're trying to go into the area where the dead children are. So that I can get into the orphanage, but also I still want to get Marina, but I feel like we can probably take the orphanage area and get the effigy without getting her yet. From Boat Love, we love Boat. I still need to see Obsession. Might grab some friends and then stream it on disc soon. You should! That's how I watched it. Penny asked if I wanted to watch when we were hanging out, and then I was like, well, yeah. So I thought, why not? That's one of the ways most of the times I see new things is one of the people will be with me on Discord and then be like, well, do you want to watch this thing? And I'll be like, well, you know what? We're just hanging out. Why not? Why not? Actually, I realized I should turn this into dark mode. I don't know why I had that on light mode. Now it looks so much more visually appealing. Don't you think? I always forget when I play a game like Fear and Hunger, it should be dark mode. Oh my god, I'm not on dark mode either! Bruh. Bruh. I should be on the dark mode. Let me be in dark mode. Dark mode. No, this is the wrong one. That's for something. That's an effect for something. No, that's for a different effect. I didn't label these correctly. There we go. There we go. The other one was the effect that I had for the My Little Pony thing. The bright purple one was the one that I had for Luna. I named it dark mode, so I was like, oh, this must be the thing. Because I had 3 other effects called gaming, and I don't know why I named every single one of them gaming, because it makes it so hard to find this one, which is just one of them. Oh my god, you know what I should have to do? There we go. What is this way? I already forget. Oh. Is this the rod? What is this what I'm trying to do? Oh, it's the rat lady? Okay. it's her arm. No, is it her leg? I forget. One of them is the bad one. Oh, hey, she's not like, she doesn't got her... Ayya. She doesn't have her item equipped anymore because she threw it last time. Jeez Louise, I'm stupid. No, not the rat bites. Ayya. Forget if it's the arm or the leg that gets rid of it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Get her head. Ooh, not the infections. The rats are at the walls, the rats! 2, 3. Bro, I don't have enough health for this. This is such bullshit. Wow, a rusty pipe. That's so cool. At least we have enough green herbs for that. But we don't have enough blue. Ah! Ah! We don't have enough healing. Oh! Oh! We can't even make a new one. Okay, it's fine. Oh my goodness, we don't have enough of anything. Oh my god, my phone is going to lose power and then I'll have no tracking. Okay. Let me plug this in. Where is the stupid ass thing that I need? Why is there a hole in the wall that's scary? Oh my god, you guys. Is this where the sewer pipe opens to the top of the world and I do not die? No, this is not where I was hoping to land, but it is somewhere that is happy. Oh wait. Oh. You know what's great about this actually? Yes, actually, yes. The club. We found the club. I like the club. More ammo in the club. Ammo. Shotgun. Fire. Cooking. Up in the club. You know when you're up in that club? I've never been to one, but I'm sure it's cool or something. This place, it's quite something. Looks like this old speakeasy of a club, but it has since been converted into a hideout of sorts. Wanna tag along? Sure thing. No use sitting on my behind all day. Okay, this is awesome. Cause it's an excuse to save, and I'm a coward. Light more candles, it's so fucking dark in here. Oh my fucking god! Sorry. I have so many pipes, and yet not a single fucking tobacco other than the one singular one that I had. Ooh! Excuse me. Don't look at me. But now, can I find the place I actually want to go? Western end. Okay, if this is the end, then we must be close to where I want to go. Like, there can't be other places, you know what I mean? Oh, here, I think this is where it is, where all the crazy monster peoples are. A blue vial. Beautiful, beautiful. Blue vial. Oh! Wait, it's a horrible time. Oh, wait, it hasn't registered that I'm hungry yet. Okay, it's fine. If we both attack the torso, we should kill him. Oh, it did. It actually found out. They know that. Oh. But it's still enough! But it's still enough! But it's still enough! It doesn't fucking matter. Oh my god, yes. And tobacco. Okay, register that you're not hungry anymore, girl. We don't have time for this. We are in the middle of a situation. Stop being hungry. We're in the middle of a situation! There we go. Torso. Torso. Search. Dried tomato. Can I get more fucking healing items? Please. Ammo is also pretty okay, I guess. So there's a lot of things I gotta shoot in the future. We just want to have like enough where when we get into the city it'll be okay, you know? Because we're kind of like low on health. I'm worried about Marina. I'm worried we lost our opportunity to already get her, you know what I mean? But I mean, technically you can win this game without having 4 party members. It's just helpful to have 4. But in the new area we can get Dawn, which is nice. Me like Dawn. Dawn's pretty cool. He's pretty cute. But I would love, ideally, to... Ooh, heroin. But I mean, like, ideally, I would have Dawn, Marina, Annabella. I like options as well. Wow, the worst thing ever. Just an arm and a leg. I already came with that. That's a body, bro. That's just a regular body. In it. Makes it sound like I'm saying Enid. When is new Wednesday coming out? I feel like it's been 20,000 years since the last episode of it, like the last season. I know they were like filming it because I saw pictures of them filming it. But my fan fiction. I should read more fan fiction of it. I haven't read fan fiction of it in a bit. I haven't read fan fiction in like 2 weeks because I've been so busy and tired. I just haven't read any fan fiction. Maybe that's why I've been so exhausted. I haven't read enough fan fiction. If you don't read enough fan fiction, how will you be mentally sane enough to go about the rest of your life? You know what I mean? Abella is weak from hunger. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. Here, have some food. Oh my god, it's fucking stairs! I couldn't even see that those were stairs! What do you mean? What are you talking about? Did you see those? Did you guys see that those were stairs? Am I fucking blind? I'm wearing glasses right now. What do you mean? Did those look like stairs? Am I blind? Do you think Olivia can crawl down, or can Abella carry her down? I'm sure Abella can carry her down. She's got 2 arms and she's strong and buff as hell. I thought those were fucking shadows from the pipes, bro. I didn't realize those were stairs. I thought those were shadows. What the actual hell? Fuck! hit the run button. In the war disposal office? Where the hell is this? I forgot. Oh! Wait a second. I know where this is. But this isn't where I want it to be. But this is a good place to know where I am. That's not gonna help me get the effigy, but that's cool. I have a feeling Toga would not be a good hunter in Mecha Chameleon. Would have to be able to play 3D games before I could play and tell whether I was good. But I don't think I'd be good. I'd have to have really good, you know, side peripheral or whatever it's called. I'd have to have knowledge or something. Knowledge. I have to have some good knowledge. Oh my goodness, I just want to go to the one area where I'm actually terrified. Because I want to see if I can get to the orphanage where all of the fucking baby kids are, who are literally turned into demons. And I want to shoot them with guns. Because they are turned into demons. Please, just let me do it. Oh my god. Please, just let me do it. I'm so fucking lost. I feel like did I go up too far up? Like, am I too far west now for this opening? Oh shit, it's a neighbor! Nar, Clear. Leave me be. Nar. I mean, I guess I can go up this side. It's not what I wanted. I'm worried about running into the fucking, what do you call them? I'm really worried about running into the, what are they called? The mob. So once we enter this other area, what's basically the issue is in certain areas, there are a certain % chance of getting the mob to come if you step on a certain tile. There are certain tiles. That's how fucked up it is. There are tiles that if you step on them, you trigger the mob. And there's a map of them, but that's kind of fucking crazy. I know some people read the map. I'm not one of them. But let's take a chance, shall we? Shall Toka try going around this city and seeing if she can not trigger a mob? Oh, this is the part where I can't open it because of this. Excuse me. I don't have the key to this area yet. I forgot, I can't even do this because I can't even hold myself up. Get back in your chair. Oh, the mob is definitely coming if I walk through this area. There's lots of places you can trigger them in this one area. Can I get to Carrion, though? This is where I want to get my sister's necklace. Shall we try to be lucky? Be a little cheeky. We're gonna be so cheeky right now. A little cheeky in it. I can get my sister's necklace around here. Oh, the mob! Oh, God! That's not good. Well, we're gonna die. Let's try see how well we can do. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm just not ready. I mean, to me, knowing what titles flag events crosses a little far past learning the game, but sometimes that's all you can do to survive. That is how a lot of people are. They're happy to see me. Yeah, their peignoirs definitely are. Ooh, bro. Oh, bro. Ooh. That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. They're so disgusting. Let's try a different tactic now, shall we? Let's go through the city. Be quiet. I'm walking. Me is busy walking. Don't scream the alarm. See, the problem is that when you have the mob, you probably want to have rot. Ooh, oh my fucking god. Ooh. Friend, please. Use your Oops. So the thing with the mob is that basically they if you're gonna try to vibe, right? You're gonna want to have a rot skill, so you want to have that learned before you get to that part. Because if you have rot and you cast it on, I believe the one to the side. The meat hammer guy. I think it's the meat hammer guy. It's one of the two on the side. If you cast the rot on them, it'll make them into just one person you fight instead of 3, and it makes the fight so much easier. You can either do that, or if you're feeling like it, you can also, if you have the meat grinder, probably take them out. But you definitely, if you just have rot, it's so much easier to do the fight. That, or if you're in the middle of the circle, which is what I'm trying to find in the sewers. It's literally like there's a sewer area where you exit, and there's like a witch's circle basically, and if you stand inside the circle, they can't enter, and you can shoot them and kill them in the overworld. So like the goal was, if I found how to get out of the sewer in that area, then I would walk around the area until I triggered the mob, run back into the circle, and then shoot them till I kill them, and then we don't even have to do the fight. You know? And that's me on avoiding fights so I don't even have to deal with them. See, he's right there. He's basically kind of being flailed alive. They're being made into white angels. It's a reference to the first game. Look at how they're hooked. They're white angels. You can see their inside cavities. They're basically being flayed. But also not, because they're being transformed with all these extra skins to like get all these extra wings. But they're also being flayed. I will say, of all of the things, this game does have a really good detail of like the wheelchair just scrambling down the stairs. Did I equip it? I wasn't paying attention. We gotta equip Leechmonger. Well, technically, let's equip Battlestone and Leechmonger. Can I also see what they have in here? How much money do I have? Hi, I'm Olivia. Hi, Dr. Keffer. I want to see what you've got. 50. Alright, alright. And I just want 2 of them, but I only have 50, so I'll come back. But thank you. $15, 16. Let's put it here. Is there a different thing she can wear that helps with her speed? Not yet, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna find what will give her that 16 so that she can have 2 turns eventually. Because basically in this game, if your speed goes against across a certain amount, then you're able to actually get 2 turns. And what the small things amulet does is it just basically makes you faster. So if you get your things all together and you get to a certain amount, then both members of your party can end up having 2 turns, which is super fucking awesome. It is. It is if you have like really good stuff. So like the thing is too. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's not worth it. So what's super cool about that also with Abella specifically is when we eventually get like all the things that she needs for her skill set, because she has it's one of her like learning things that we can get is that she can build a really good weapon that is super helpful, but also like she's super cool just by herself too. Can these like fucking get out of my way? But yeah, just having 2 turns in general is really awesome for any character. So let's go back. Get items. Oopsies. Oopsies. Please let me run. Oh! No, no, no! No! We're gonna die. This is so fucked up. It's fine. Actually? Oh my god! You know black smog? Oh, it's okay. I don't know how much like oh, okay, it's fine. Crazy. Okay, that's great. My health is low. But that's okay, we're gonna- oh, excuse me. We're gonna find where that tunnel is I'm looking for. Cause it's- I know it's in here. Where the fuck is- Because I know you're in here, hiding from me. And I just want to kill the mob! Plus, we got the better guns now, so it'll be quicker to kill the mob, too. More ammo. Oh, and there's Levi. I am Levi! Levi! What's this? No more arms. Levi looks so good in this form, you know? No eyes. Dead. Another witch lady. Oof. Get her freaking head. Is this a sign that the thing I'm looking for is in this direction? Like, I'm so confused about where it is. You can't already be hungry. 74%? Girl. You go in a circle? Did I go in a circle? Unless I really did. I just feel like that makes no sense. Wait, okay, wait, let me look. Termina sewers map. Like, where is the... Opening to magic circle? Draw circle. How to Termina sewer map to ritual circle. East, north, east. Locate the manhole. Head east. North. Ascend. Okay, that's what they say. It doesn't seem that easy. But I can follow a map. Let's try what this Reddit thing says. Sure, this must be how it works. I will believe you, Reddit article, because I am tired of looking for this thing. So it seems like theoretically it's back in the first section, I think. It's just I have to find the first manhole I found with the dead crow next to it. Is what they were saying. So don't particularly remember exactly where that is, but I think it's before I went to the puzzle. Is it this one? It is. So they said, okay, you find that, then head east at the first tunnel section, and then take the northern door, north. North is up. So we go up, go east. Go up. Northern door. And go through it. Making it sound like it's really close to here. But it didn't work last time. Maybe it's this way? Well, this is just bullets and cool box. Oh, well. Actually. Because that didn't help you with your head aim, so might as well protect your arms, girl. So if I keep going north... then I guess I would have to do this fucking puzzle. Wait. What do you even fucking mean? Okay, wait. I'm looking at a different map. Okay. Where is this thing I'm looking for? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 'Cause you're a perfect princess. I never believed I'd see ya. Get me to be a perfect princess. What have we done? I've been kissing on all the fun. What is this map? What do you even fucking mean? Let's just try going down again. Let's just explore a little bit. Are we sure there's nothing else to the west we can do? Is that for real, or are we just joking? Seemingly, but like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oy vey. Okay. I guess we do have to do this. We do have to go up and go to the side. Ah! Oh, what if? Oh, what if? No. What if? And then like. What? What? No, I don't get it. I was like, maybe if I turn this off, I can go that way. But I don't think I've ever done that. So I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, it literally leaves to know the same place. So who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? It's fine. I'm like confused on where else I could go. And I know there's a place to do it because I've done it before. But I don't remember the map being this fucking hard to navigate. Oh. Is this it? Am I about to just fucking... It was right here? Was it right here the whole time? Am I like crazy? Oh my god, it is! I'm gonna die. Okay, well let's save. It was right down the fucking line! It doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel way closer in enlightenment now. Oh yeah. My fuck-ass Luger pistol. I haven't been sawing off people's heads! Fuck! Okay. Mob, come get me. I'm ready for you. Well, actually. So I can actually run back there. Oh my god, where are they? I know I can summon you. This music is so eerie. Come back here. Hey! I know I can summon you! Get the fuck in here! I wanna kill you! Hello? Is it because I want them? Okay, wait, let me get my gun out again. Excuse me, let me re-equip my regular item. Oh my god, her mind is so bad! Whoa! What happened? I don't know, bro. Have some tobacco. Oh, did I take its head off? I did. Okay, where are they? What the heck? Hello? Why do you refuse to come out? Do they know that I'm setting up a trap? I think they know. Weak from hunger! Holy crap! Here, eat something. Like, what, should I just like start entering things? Can I get things? No? Wait, what? Should I just enter this building? Okay, well we're gonna get Dawn first and then we'll try to lure them out. Fuck. Fine. I'll get Dawn first. Cutting off heads is traumatic maybe. I bet it's not though. It's like literally like everyone sees that everywhere here. It's not even that crazy of a thought, you know what I mean? But okay. That is enough funger for tonight, because I have to wake up tomorrow and do more work. Dies in a corner. But tomorrow, we are playing Jump King for the first time, and I mean, I played it in the past and I didn't get past the first area, so I don't think I did very well. And I wouldn't say that I'm good at the game, and in fact, it might be the most rage-inducing game I've ever had in my life. But that's fine, because, I mean, you know? But we're gonna do Jump King tomorrow. But let's go and raid into Banana on YouTube, who is making some beats in FL Studio, and then on Twitch we will raid into Banana is also doing Twitch too. We could do Bun on both. But tomorrow we're doing the Jump King, and then on Friday we're gonna be doing our Big Summer Blowout stream. If you don't know what Big Summer Blowout is, if you've ever watched SVP, every summer we do Big Summer Blowout, which is a big event where all of us in SVP do at least one stream pertaining to summer. Wait, undo that. I tried to copy this message and then it took it away. Unhide. What's happening? Unhide. Listen to me when I do this to you. There we go. Why did that do that? All I wanted to do is copy this message. Can you type, Conclave, or did he get stuck? Oh, I'm gonna jump. You're alive? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Conclaver. I was trying to copy your message and my small browser window pop out and then it like made me click on the hide messages. I'm happy you're unfucked up. I apologize, sir. Wow, you did it on both. You're so smart. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you don't know what Big Summer Blowout is, it's a bunch of streams. Mine is making drinks. So on Friday we're gonna be making a tequila sunrise, a Aperol spritz, and a pina colada, not blended unless you have a blender. I don't have a blender. I'm an idiot. I also don't have an actual shaker, so instead of doing that, I literally am just gonna shake it in a Gamer Subs bottle for the because that's what I have. So hey, buy Gamer Subs with code Crybaby. But we're gonna do that. And then on Saturday, I'm doing a watch along for Aegis Link. I'll be watching their talent Umade, who is a really cool horse girl. We're gonna be watching that, and then upcoming in the next 2 weeks is on the 21st. Yui and I, if you know from my channel, we will be doing the 2026 Yuri concert. And that is like a concert full of Yuri. And also we'll be raiding into our cover of Cendrillon together. But there's a lot of stuff happening, so please make sure to check all of it out. But we're gonna raid into Banana today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and yapping and playing funger while we hang out on a Wednesday night. And I hope to see you guys all tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. 3, 2, 1. Wah!